shouting, I wasn't in a church. I wasn't even sure anyone was listening. I just whispered your name, and everything changed. It wasn't a dramatic moment on a stage. It wasn't the climax of a well-rehearsed prayer. It was a Tuesday in the middle of my breaking, when I had nothing left but your name in the air. I was sitting in the rubble of a season that had taken more from me than I could spare, and I opened up my mouth and barely managed just your name, just your name, just your name. And I don't know how to explain what happened after. I don't have the theology to fit it in a box, but something in the atmosphere around me shifted, and the silence that I feared became the voice I'd lost. When I whispered your name, the darkness had to move. When I whispered your name, something ancient came alive and proved that the God of all creation bends his ear to the broken and the small. When I whispered your name, you came, you came, you came for all of it. You came, and that changed everything. I have stood in congregations full of voices. I have sung the songs until my lungs ran dry, but nothing touched the moment in that Tuesday, when a whisper split the darkness like a cry. Because you don't require a perfect presentation, you don't need the volume or the polished word. You just need the honest turning of a broken heart toward heaven. And even whispers are heard. And I've been thinking about the woman with the issue, who pressed through all the crowd to touch your hem. She didn't shout, she reached, she barely grazed you, and you turned around and asked who touched you. Then when I whispered your name, the darkness had to move. When I whispered your name, something ancient came alive and proved that the God of all creation bends his ear to the broken and the small. When I whispered your name, you came, you came, you came for all of it. You came, and that changed everything. I have learned that desperation has a language that requires no eloquence to speak, that the thinnest thread of faith still moves the mountains, and the weakest cry still reaches to the deep. For Elijah heard you not in wind or earthquake, not in fire blazing on the mountain's crest, but in a still small voice, a gentle whisper. And that is how you answered all the rest. So I will never underestimate the power of the quietest surrender of a soul, because the name of Jesus spoken in the darkness is enough to make a broken person whole. When I whispered your name, the darkness had to move. When I whispered your name, something ancient came alive and proved that the God of all creation bends his ear to the broken and the small. When I whispered your name, you came, you came, you came for all of it. You came, and that changed everything. Now I carry what that Tuesday gave me forward into every season, dark or bright, that the name above all names is always present, and the whisper of it still turns on the light. And when my children face their own dark Tuesdays, when the rubble of a season breaks their frame, I will tell them what I know from my own story. Just whisper his name, just a whisper, just a whisper. And you move, just a whisper, just a whisper. And you prove that the size of my faith doesn't determine your response, that the volume of my voice doesn't limit what you've done. Jesus, at that name, every chain begins to break. Jesus, at that name, every darkness starts to shake. Jesus, at that name, every lost thing starts to find its way. Jesus, Jesus, everything changes when I say his name. Say his name, everything changes. Say his name, the darkness rearranges. Whisper it or shout it, broken all together. Jesus, Jesus, he is faithful now and forever. When I whisper your name, the darkness had to move. Ooh. When I whispered your name, something ancient came alive and proved that the God of all creation bends his ear to the broken and the small. When I whispered your name, you came, you came, you came for all of it. You came, and that changed everything.